Alright guys, in this video we're going to learn how to create this rockets flying through space effect, and it's an effect you can always add to your motion design, and believe me guys, it's very simple to create, and in this video I'm going to be showing you exactly how to create it. So now to create it, we're going to click on the plus icon here, click on the plus icon and click on new project, just edit the name, give it rocket launch, or just give it launch. And I'm going to be using this size for it. You can also use this size to, I want it to be something I can post on Instagram Reels. So create new. Now the next thing to do is to click on this plus icon and create an empty background. So choose a square. Then you want to go up here and select fill composition area. So once you fill the composition area, you can now go to color and change the color to whatever color you want. So for this particular one, I'm just going to use something dark. Okay, sorry about that. I'm going to use something dark. Let me just arrange this guy here. I'm going to use something dark, either any dark color. So I'll just use this one. Okay. Now, the next thing to do, let's extend the length of the video to about 4 seconds. All right, so 4 seconds, I'm going to stretch it like this. So it's 4 seconds. 4 seconds, yes. Now, the next thing to do is to create your elements. You can use a real rocket shape. You can use a circle, all right? You can use a circle or download a rocket PNG and use it. So I'm just going to use a circle like this, and I think let's change the color to something. Let's change the color to, let's say, just use something like this, or let's use Alight motion circle. Okay, I also want to stretch it to the end. Now the next thing to do now is to create the wave stuff, the wavelength stuff like that. Very simple, very simple. So to do that, click on the plus icon, then you want to go over to vector drawing. Now this particular tool allows you to create unique shapes for your animation. So if you swipe down here, you will be able to control this cursor here. Okay, so I'm going to be swiping down here to control the cursor. So at this point, I want to click on the plus icon to add a point. We're going to go over again, add another point, just something that looks like a rectangle like this. So you want to put it outside the frame too, and just shift, put another one. Then once you've clicked it like that, you want to now click on this guy here and select this one to close it. So now we have the shape completely closed. You can see this shape here, it looks like a triangle. We can always edit this. Now let me take this shape out so that you will see how it looks like. I'll just move it out. See, this is the shape I created. You can do the same. You can also adjust it by clicking on it and edit point. So I'm going to just adjust this place so it would fit in well. Click on that point and just something like this. So it's just like a perfect almost rectangle. Then you want to bring it down here. Okay, now create just one. We can duplicate the rest. So we just stretch this layer to the end too. So everything is completely 4 seconds, just 4 seconds duration. Now, you want to shift this layer below the circle. So you want to click here, click this guy here and put him, just drag it, click and drag down. Click, hold and drag down. All right, now the next thing to do, I have to crop that part out. Now the next thing to do is to add the wave effect to this particular shape. So click on it now. Very simple. Go over to effects and add effects. Then go to distortion and warp. So once you click distortion and warp, you want to scroll up and you would see wave warp. All right, wave warp. So click on wave warp and just click on the standard settings. So now it's going to do something like this. So you want to increase the phase something like this, and change the angle. All right, so the angle is the main thing that we need to change to fit. The original angle was on 0, and it was taking the wave in a horizontal format, so you want to make it vertical. All right, so we have this like this. Just keep that 90 degrees spacing. We might want to, if you make it too long like this, it's not really cool, so just make the spacing few. Okay, let's make it something like this, something maybe around, let's do 15 for this video. There's no particular way, but just do 15. So if you also want the wave to be fat, to have this very, very long distance, you can do that, but let's just have it minimal like this. We're going to use 5. All right, then with wrap angle, you don't want to touch this one, so this one does not really, just leave it at 90. Then magnitude, you can reduce the magnitude to spacing. You can reduce the spacing, just do little edits to it. Then now also the anchor, just make it, stretch the anchor. So what this anchor does is that it makes this place not shake too much when you're giving the effect. It makes the effect affect it more at the base. Okay, so now once you've done all those settings, you just want to go over to the phase now, this up one, the first one, the phase, and put the keyframe at the beginning, and scroll down to the end and put another keyframe. Right, now at the end you want to now add the phase, just increase it. Let's do something like let's do 6. Okay, just do 6 like this. Give it a play and see how fast it is. All right, so if you want it to look faster, like as if it's on higher motion, you can increase it to, let's say 9. Increase it to 9, and it's going to give it something faster, the same way like that to the top. Now I don't want the effect to affect the stop side here that much, so we're going to go over to this place and try to stretch the anchor. Let's see what it does. Okay, we're going to do it the opposite way now. We're going to make it like this. All right, now we have it like this. Is better than the other ones. So now you want to put this guy just behind this circle, so we have something like this. Let's just shift it a little bit upward. No, it's not good. Put it down like this. Let's see. Okay, this is fair. This is fair. It's not that bad. Now, after doing that, you now want to, now is the point where you now add your effects, glows, and everything. All right, I'll still work on this guy a little bit. Let's see if we can work on the spacing. So it's okay. Work on the spacing again a little bit more. Pause it. Work on the spacing a little bit more, and see what you have. Okay, so now the goal is just to make it look like this circle is what is generating the smoke effect, or the path. Okay, so we have this done now. Okay, now the next thing to do is to, now let's add our glow effect. So for the circle, we want to give it a little bit of glow. And now guys, if you don't have the particular light motion I'm using, you might not see the exact set of glows. So I'm going to go over to drawing an edge, and I'll choose this deep glow. Okay, deep glow effect, and it's like this. I'll increase the glow radius. I'll also increase the intensity a little bit. So now one other way to make the glow look better is to give it something like a white color. All right, let's give it something like a white color, or the same color but almost in its white form. You get the same color but almost white, something like that. Now for this one, for the tail of the stuff, we're going to give it a color. Let's see the color we're going to give it. This is already looking nice. This is already looking nice. Okay, I still have a little issue with this top side. I don't want it to be that, so I'm going to just edit it small. Warp angle. Let's see. dampen magnitude, like, okay, I think the main, okay, if you wanted to, okay, great, if you wanted to this place to be minimal, you need to work on the damping. Where is it? Yes, on damping and reduce the magnitude. If I make it like this, it's going to make it very responsive. So we want it to be a little bit irresponsive. Yes, we just have it something like this. It's already looking like one top-notch animation like this already. Brilliant. I love this. Okay, so now the next thing to do, now we already have majority of the work done. We want to now duplicate this, the shape layer you created, and you want to increase the size a little bit. Just scale it. And for this particular one, I'm going to remove the color fill and add a stroke and give the stroke a white color, something like this. All right, give the stroke a white color, go over and make it bigger like this. So we'll have it going like this. This is amazing. I love this already. So we have it going like this. Then you can also still make another copy, duplicate, let's give this maybe a white color. So I'm make the color, the ones you're changing the color, be behind. All right, you can increase it a little bit. Just a little bit. And for this one, we are going to now add our deep glow effect again. We can also increase the blur radius and a little bit of intensity. So let's see how it looks like. Making sense. I'll try doing it for this. I'll try adding the glow to this one. Let's see how it's going to be. I don't really like it. It's taking us far away from the color. Okay, we can reduce the intensity a little bit and add. Let's see. Okay, great. So I think we can work with this now. Let's still do one more thing. We'll duplicate this layer, the layer that had the stroke lines. All right, and I want to bring it forward to the top here. So this is the layer. I want to bring it forward to this side here, and I want to reduce the size. So it's going to be almost inside. Okay, almost inside this guy. And if you notice now, it has this part is showing the edge of it, so we're going to just adjust that. Go to edit shape. Go to edit shape down here, and you can use your hand to just hover around this place to select more than one point. So I'm going to just select those 2 points there, and I'll bring it down like this. Perfect. So we have that. Now we've done the illusion of something moving. Okay, but it's not done yet. Now one last effect I want to add now is this effect. So click on the circle here, click on the circle, go to effect. Now we want to make it look like it's moving with high speed, and when something is moving with high speed and your camera is trying to capture it, sometimes it might be shaky, so we just add a little bit of shaky effect. So go over to move and transform, and you want to go to random displacement. No, you want to go to auto shake. Is it random displacement or auto shake? It's random displacement. All right, random displacement, standard settings. You want to go over here and you want to reduce the magnitude just a little bit, something like, you want the magnitude to be around 10. Evolution, you want it to have like 15 or 20. See, just like this. You want to reduce the scatter to, let's say, 20. Just follow my settings like this. Okay, then now if we play it, you would see that, okay, it's not it. Let me increase the magnitude so we can see it very well. So if you play it now, you might not, it's not affecting this here. Let me still increase it. Increase the evolution. Yes, good. Okay, increase the evolution more. It's not working. Let's still fix it. Magnitude, let me see. I don't want the magnitude to be much like that. Seed. Okay, scatter. Okay, I think we need to animate the evolution, so put something like this here and increase it, or increase it like this, increase the evolution like this to like 15, so we have something shaky like this. Now the next thing to do now is you want to parent every of this other layer to this one. So if you watched the previous video on the introduction to Alight Motion, you would see how to parent elements to layers. So I'm going to show you also here. So to do that, click on the layer, which is going to be all of these smoke layers. Click on it, go over to this top part here and click on the circle. This way you're parenting this particular layer, you click to the circle, so click on it. Do the same for the rest. Click up here, click the circle. So what this means is that anything that happens to the circle, especially in movements, would also apply to the shapes. So if you notice, as we move them now, as they're moving, it's giving all of them are moving it the same way. All right, this is perfect. Now final thing now is the background. We want the background to look like this guy is really flying forward. Okay, so we're going to click on the background rectangle, go to effects, add effects, then finally you go over to, where's this place, we'll go over to, let's check repeat. Okay, it's not here. Go over to distortion. Okay, it's not here. I'm trying to look for where that particular effect is. Procedural. Yes, on that procedural. Okay, so you want to click on, I think the effect I'm going to use is available for everybody. So you want to click on, not RGB stride, let's see. You want to click on, I'm looking for the particular effects that I used before. Okay. So you want to click on this guy here. Where is it? Okay, you want to click on this comments. So this is the one here. You want to click on comments. Yes, click on comments, standard setting. Now, it's going to look like this. This is not what we're looking for. So you want to click on, this can have its place, but that's not what we're looking for. We want to click on one way. So one way. All right. You want to also increase the scale so it is not that much scale, something like this. Okay, the progress, let's see. Okay, we are going to animate this one. Position, we are also going to work on this. Brightness, you can make it brighter, you can make them brighter, but just leave them as it is like this. Then rotate, we don't need to rotate them. What we need to do now is to change the colors. So we'll just go over down here to color tunnel and change the base color. Change the base color to, let's use, yes, exactly. I don't think I need to change any other thing again. Okay, blend mode, just leave the blend mode as maybe screen. Let's see, this screen is not bad. Okay, screen is not bad. So now we're going to just animate the progress. So from here, put a keyframe at the beginning, put a keyframe at the end, and scroll the progress like this. So what this does is going to give the illusion that this our effect is actually moving forward, moving upward. All right, so with this we've come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you got something from this and you know how to create this particular effect now. If you have any question, do well to drop it in the comments, or if you want to show your work, what you've done, in the group, in the comment, there's also a link to a practical group where we show our work, and just drop it there and we're going to see it.